Alright, what's up guys? So, Stream Scheme has uploaded a video titled Why You Need to Stop Streaming in 2023. I'm curious. I am extremely curious because I would like to know why I need to stop streaming in 2023, but I don't know. Like let's overall see why. I feel like it might not overall be a situation where it's like you really need to stop streaming, but more so like advice and giving you like just tips and tricks on how to grow your channel and stuff. So but I one thing that I'll say is like, with like the past couple of years of like really going at it with streaming. Well, I went because I started streaming in like late 2020. Well, I remember I did a stream in late 2020. I think I did maybe a few, and then I didn't really start like streaming until 2021. Now it's because YouTube and their just stupid guideline strike thing that they have going. But yeah, like past couple of years, like I've grown compared to like how many followers I remember I had. I think I had like 78 followers I remember on Twitch when I had like before I really started streaming. And then when I started streaming, it was like I was just growing because it's like when you play, like, because the thing, one bit of advice that I can give you, and I mean, it's overall at the end of the day what you want to do, but I would recommend, like, if you want to grow your Twitch channel, you have to, like, post on different platforms. So, like, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, just everywhere possible. And, yeah, create pages for yourself on Facebook, and then, just post on there and stuff. But that's how I would say how you need to grow. But yeah, if you're just playing, like, if you're playing Call of Duty and you got like literally like some of the top streamers in the world playing it, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit hard unless you end up in somebody's recommendations. But other than that, like, nah, it's you just gotta post and promote yourself. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, like, now that I ain't got my advice out the way, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Stream Scheme for more videos like this. And then that being said,
250 hours of streaming in 3 years is not a lot. That shows that it wasn't a priority to him, nor a dream. If he really wasn't to get somewhere, he would be streaming a lot more. I have streamed over 100 hours in the past 2 weeks. So that says something. Not trying to hate, just need to be realistic. Well, not trying to hate either. And in your own words, I just need to be realistic. If you're streaming that much a week, I am very concerned for you, and you need to quit right now. This video is going to be a lot of hard to hit.
Some people consider it a full-time. There's people out there where it's like, look, at the end of the day, I know I have like my addictions when it comes to content creating, but I just overall want to put out content. But if it comes down to it where it's like, let's say if I'm in a relationship and, my like girl wants to hang out for whatever reason and stuff, of course, I'm not going to be all like, oh, nope, sorry, I got it. I'm trying to get like my KD up in Call of Duty. I'm like, I suck at video games, so I don't mind stepping away from video games. You're literally doing that. It does nothing to, like, that's going to hurt me or anything. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't care. But at the end, there's people out there where they just care a little bit too much. So to those type of people, yeah, it's like I say, if anybody is like, if you got an addiction, and I know I say it at times, like I have an addiction, but it's like it's just to say it, like I really don't. But it's not like on some stuff where I'm like, oh, I gotta get this video done, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, fam, I would literally go to sleep and wake up and then not work on that video like 2-3 days from now. So, but anyways,
that every streamer who is serious about growing needs to hear. No, I'm not saying this in a way that is supposed to attack you guys, and no, it isn't another video about which platform is better. I'm sorry for so many of those lately. I am making this video from legitimate concern. I received this comment a few months ago. It was on a video where I talked about 2 creators who spent 3 to 4 years creating content that got almost no views. I'm talking 30 average viewers after 3 years. That video as well, I'm really proud of, actually. The moral of that entire video was to talk about how those
it's hard,
creators,
man.
after 3 years, stopped grinding. They shifted their content strategy. They changed up what they were doing. Again, stop grinding, because grinding and hustling is for idiots. And because of that change, now both of those creators get millions of views every month. It was Iron Mouse and Ambiguous Amphibian, if you're curious. These two are major inspirations to me. It isn't just one comment. I get these daily. Listen to this one. I got this today. Sometimes I wished I was a female streamer. That way I can attract more viewers. But alas, all I can do as a male streamer.
Look, bruh, I've seen female streamers where they're not up there, because that's the thing where it's like, look, not every female streamer blows up or is like the biggest streamer of all time. Like, there's still female streamers where they're like still in the hundreds or the thousands or something. Like, you're not handed 100,000 followers just because you're a female streamer. And it's like a lot of times, like when I see female streamers blowing up, it's because they're doing the same thing I tell people to do: post your content. Like, even though he says not grinding, and I'm not trying to disagree with what he says, and I'm not trying to go against, I'm just more so seeing this just to learn something, or watching this to learn something. But overall, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna stick to my philosophy on growing as a streamer. You gotta promote yourself. You can't just be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna promote myself, or I'm not gonna do nothing, but I still want people to join my stream. It's like, nah, bro, you gotta put yourself out there. So anyways,
It's just doing the best I can. Sometimes I even forget to eat and rest because I work so hard on my daily streams.
Somebody can say that they got a Domino's like cheese pizza with extra cheese downstairs. I will abruptly end my stream I could be halfway through an important mission and I'm like, look, pizza is downstairs. It's waiting for me. I will see you guys later on tonight or the next day, depending on when I'm streaming. But I will never. The thing is this. I remember I did that not with streaming, but with making videos back in like 2015, 2016. Yeah, there was at times where I was skipping out on eating breakfast. Not dinner. I was like, I would eat later on that day, but yeah, there would be times where I would skip out on eating breakfast. I wouldn't eat until like 1 p.m. And I'm like, I can't do that. I'm like, I gotta eat first, get some stuff done out the way, and then I'll stream or, whatever. But anyways.
This guy is saying he wishes he was a female streamer and bragging about not eating or sleeping, because he streams daily non-stop. And when I told him to not do that and instead work on other platforms or better discovery methods, he told me, a creator who has had 200 and 300 average viewers before, that consistency is key to growth, which is why he streams every day for 8 hours, and it is required of him. It's the hustle sigma hashtag grind to affiliate. More hours streaming means more likely to succeed. Go live daily. 8 hours a day. It's our dream. We can all make
If anything's like, if it's like a stream that's like really popping off and people are there, then I'm like, yeah, I'll stream. But if nobody's not there, I don't like, I'll stream. I'll just treat it more so as a YouTube video. So I guess like, I just have like content to post on other platforms and stuff. But yeah, but if anything's, I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm not gonna stream 8 hours a day just to have nobody not be there. Nope, I'm not doing that.
More RGB lights behind you. That's actually a bit ironic. More cameras. It's not about the content you make. It's about the passion, the drive to be live. We can all make it if we hashtag support small streamers. Let me be clear right now. Hours spent live does not equal or make you more likely to be successful. Maybe early on during the lockdown 2-3 years ago, it was a factor. But now, the most successful streamers in the next generation who are going to blow up and be the face of content creation, they're going to be creators who stopped streaming. Let me explain. To grow as a streamer only, it requires unreal commitment. Going live daily or every second day. 5 to 8 hour streams to keep viewers up high. Streaming longer than other streamers to farm raids, or when the big guys go offline, those viewers have to go somewhere, right?
That's another thing. Like, because I know people might see this somewhere where they're all like, oh, if you guys stream like at night when the big streamers aren't streaming, or stream during the day when the big streamers, however it goes, it's like, there's going to be a big streamer streaming at some point in time. So like, you got your morning big streamers and then you got your night big streamers. Overall, like I've said, if you post your content, okay, like on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, Instagram, like Twitter, if you post your content on platforms where, you're guaranteed to like blow up, get some sort of likes, get some sort, and like you're hashtagging it, promoting it, like just sharing it out there to the world, I guarantee and I promise you, it's like, yeah, you're gonna have people. There's streamers that I have found through TikTok. So I'm just saying, like, that's you gotta do stuff like that. It's just post your stuff, like, yeah, obviously stream, but like, you gotta post stuff to, like, if you got like a dope kill, or if you cracked a funny joke, or somebody's being crazy in your like in the chat, or not in the chat, but in like a multiplayer game or whatever game you're playing. But anyways,
always being online, doing collabs and networking with larger creators than yourselves, networking by being in other streamers' chats and constantly being like, hey, dude, why don't we...
Yeah, and that's another thing where it's like there's been times where I'm chilled with streamers, and I think other people, they'll take notice of that. Now, that's not the reason why I go to a person's stream. At the end of the day, if any of my streaming friends, if you guys see this video, you can very well like stop shouting me out, telling people to go follow me. There's a lot of times where they tell people to follow me and they don't. But no, there have been some times where it's all like, oh yeah, I've seen you from such and such a stream, and I'm like, oh okay, cool, chill, you know. And then, yeah, you know, it's like I end up being cool with those people. But yeah, it's like at the end of the day, don't go to a person's stream to promote yourself. No, you're going to get banned off some stuff like that. I've told people that numerous times. It's like, stop coming to my streams, you know, trying to promote yourself. Nobody's not here to watch you, okay? They're here to watch me. If they go out of their way to follow you just because they're vibing with you in chat or whatever, okay. But other than that, it's like, yeah, don't come to my stream trying to, like, you know, capitalize off of my viewers. It's like, no, you find your own route. So anyways,
collab, please collab with me. You need to be playing the trendiest, latest game and be at the top of a category for those games. Or you need to be doing some wild challenge.
I would like the big games like that.
And go viral on Twitter or Dexerto. Except none of that guarantees you'll grow anymore. In fact, it barely guaranteed it 2 years ago. And outside of those things, really the strategy of growing in this new post-lockdown age from solely streaming shouldn't be a thing. Early or middle lockdown, sure, it was possible, and I talked about how you could do it on this channel. And that's because plenty of us did do it during that time period. Because people were trapped inside. You had a captive audience. As weird as that sounds, it was literally a captive audience. But now it isn't an appropriate strategy because of the insane number of hours you'd be required to put into streaming. And again, those hours don't guarantee any kind of return on investment. Because here is the thing, and I'm saying this because I'm so worried about streamers who are putting all this time and energy in, and I want you to really listen to the words I say here. I need you to live by these words, and even if you hate me, hate my advice, or don't want to hear the hard truth of it, just please take this seriously, because I can't read comments about you guys not eating, not sleeping, and wishing you were a different gender anymore. Streaming is easy. Anyone can go live. Literally, you can click go live, and you'll be live on Twitch tomorrow. But growing as a streamer is brutally hard. However,
it is
making content like YouTube videos, shorts, TikToks, or Reels, now that is difficult. But growing as a YouTuber, TikToker, or doing Reels is actually easier. If that confuses you, don't worry, I'll go into it more in detail soon. But first, I want to point out the major mistake new creators are making that is far worse than anything else. When you stream insane hours, you don't have time to do things that will actually help you grow, let alone work on your content whatsoever. You see, I've always thought that when you're trying to grow as a content creator, it's not about getting views, it's not about getting subs or making money. When you're just starting out, it's all about farming impressions. In digital marketing, we have a term that's called touches, and that term, much like physical contact in real life, has always made me feel pretty uncomfortable. But essentially, a touch is when someone sees your product. It could be as an ad, or they could be exposed to it organically in other content. Like how you guys see my Shure SM7B in every single video. That's almost like a touch. If you want someone to buy your product, it takes upwards of 8 touches before they'll even consider it. And they need the intent to even buy or click that product.
Makes sense.
All of this is the same for content creation. Every time someone sees you, your brand, or your content, it is a touch. An opportunity to convert that person from someone who doesn't watch you to a fan, a die-hard viewer who will always come back and click your content. If you're going live constantly, as I mentioned earlier, like those two commenters were.
And that's, like, honestly, like, where it's at, you know? Like, at the end of the day, because even I, like, think that where it's like, I don't want, you know, people to feel like they're obligated. I want a person that genuinely, like, loves my content to come to my, like, Twitch channel. Because, no, there's people out there where they've done that. There's literally people that I call friends now because they've done that, where it's like, they mess with my content heavily, so they're like, no, he's streaming, oh, I gotta go to his streams, I gotta see what he's up to, I gotta see, you know, but it's like, they're not doing it because, like, oh, I'm their all-time favorite, but no, it's like, they like, genuinely want to talk with me, they want to have, like, a conversation with me, be cool with me, chill with me, all that stuff. So that's, I feel like that's the main thing that you should look for, rather than just having a bunch of random people in there, and there's just, like, it, because the thing is this. One thing that I feel like that a lot of content creators, you, like, you know, should seek after is having a fan base that you can talk to, where it's like, it's not even a fan base, it's a friend group. Like, you're chilled with everybody. You can talk with anybody in your fan base about anything, and it's cool. But a lot of times, like, it's just people that's like, they're giving you the Beyonce treatment, where it's like they're crying and shaking. It's like, I don't, you know, I'm not, the thing is this, like, if that's how you act, that's how you act. I can't stop you from how you're acting. But at the same time, it's like, like build up to it. Like realize that I'm a person too. Realize that it's like just because I might have like a little bit of fame to my name and stuff. It's like that don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, I'm human, just like you. I'm no different than your next door neighbor, your freaking whoever it is that you work with, or whoever it is out there. But it's like I'm a person just like you, everybody around you. I'm no different, okay? It's like, yeah, I'll post content, post videos, do all that stuff, stream, I might crack jokes here and there, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like anybody there's people out there that's doing that, and they're not a content creator. So I'm just saying, like, it's like, just don't look at a person, and I think that's why, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like that if there's like a just overall a good vibe going like back and forth, like if you just got good chemistry like amongst people, I feel like that's just the main thing that you should look for in streaming, like because there's been times where there's only been one person in my stream talking, and I will stream for like 4 or 5 hours, like if that one person is in my stream talking, bruh, I'm okay with that. I could care less if there's 100,000 or 80,000 or however many thousands of people or even a million. Like if I were to, but it's like if I have like that one good conversation with somebody, I'm like, that's what I look for more in streaming than, oh, let's see how many viewers. Like I'm just having a conversation, I'm chilling. So, but anyways,
you are really limiting the number of touches or impressions you are able to farm. The discovery, clicks, and chance to be exposed to new viewers on Twitch or streaming by itself in general is too low. You can only be seen while live, and even then, you're likely not appearing in front of many people. When you're small, it's barely double digits that'll see your stream each stream. This is why I tell creators to stream less or even stop streaming entirely until you've managed to build enough impressions on your brand.
It's true.
How do you do that? It's easier said than done, right? Well, I will cover all that a bit later in the video because I've had an absurd amount of success recently farming impressions that you can pretty much do as well. It's not hard. But before we even start to think about how to farm impressions, we need to talk about the motivations for wanting impressions, because making content with the wrong motivation will just cause you to make terrible content. If the first mistake new streamers make is thinking more hours means more likely to succeed, well then the second mistake is creating content on other platforms for the sole reason of trying to grow your stream. Every time I tell you guys to make shorts or TikToks or YouTube videos, I get asked the same question. When I get viewers on those platforms, how do I make them watch my Twitch stream? And my answer, you don't.
Yeah,
At least not right now.
They just go over there. It's like if they really like your content, you're not supposed to. Well, the thing is this, like even though I do that where it's like I'll post a video or post saying like, hey, I'm live, or I might post a video like, hey, follow me on Twitch or whatever. Like that's not going to be the first thing I say to somebody. If like let's say for an example, I post a video where I'm doing the try not to laugh challenge, right? And then somebody comments in the video like, oh man, like I love these videos. And I'm not like the first thing I respond to them saying is like, okay, we'll go over to my Twitch channel. It's not a genuine conversation. So it's like if they like that video and then they, come back and they decide to watch other videos, and then they see that I'm a streamer, and if they see that I'm live at that moment, that's how they go to your stream, just by you being a content creator. It's like the thing is this, and I said this before, but it's like you gotta look at your content as if you are getting 1 million views, as if you are like, and then even with your streams where it's like you are getting like thousands of people in your stream, you gotta treat it like that. And I think then also just carry on with like posting content, doing all the extra stuff. But yeah, it's like but overall, I think that's another point that he's making. It's just like have time for yourself. Don't over like just go the extreme with it. But it's like but it's like don't let it get to your head too much, pretty much.
Because if your motivation for creating content on other platforms is purely to grow your stream, then you likely aren't going to be making good content. Or at least you won't be making good enough content to actually get anywhere in the first place. You see, every platform is special. It's unique. TikTok is very different to Shorts, and Shorts are very different to Instagram Reels. People who watch YouTube want different things from people who watch Twitch. You wouldn't go on TikTok and make a 10-minute long video. It isn't what the platform or the viewers want. You wouldn't go live on Twitch and just start running reruns nonstop. People are on Twitch for interaction. So you need to respect the platform, respect the format, and most importantly, respect its viewers. Work to make good quality content those viewers on that platform will enjoy. That should be the goal. You should want to A, create quality content, and B, give value to the users of the platform, and then C, grow an audience on that platform for the sake of growing it on that platform. It shouldn't be get views, make money, get them over to my Twitch stream and watching me over there. Because again, if your motivations aren't to make content that you enjoy.
The thing is like, you know, obviously like with me, because yeah, content creating is my job. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's not like I'm struggling. So when content, because I'll tell you this much, like I remember the first 5 years, like I got into content creating, and it was with YouTube. I wasn't being serious. I wasn't making any money. I think I remember I made like $15, I think, off of one video, and yeah, then I think it's like some stuff had went down and I wasn't able to make money anymore. But I was still posting content because I was like, that's what I genuinely wanted to do. It's like there's something in me where I'm like, I want to entertain people. So like, yeah, I just, you know, I find stuff to talk on, find things to do, games to play, you know, just whatever, music to listen to. Obviously, yeah, like shoes to buy and review on, like, you know, with YouTube. But yeah, overall, it's like I just look at it as like I want to entertain people, you know, and obviously I gotta put stuff out there in order to entertain people. So yeah, but anyways,
enjoy expressing your own unique voice. That's right, not pretending to be someone else to try get views. You have to actually enjoy releasing content that others will enjoy watching. Well, if you don't want to do that, you're likely never going to grow, because you're expecting a return on something while offering nothing to the viewers. Why would someone watch your entire video on YouTube if it was just a half-assed ad for your Twitch stream? The answer is they just won't. It has to provide them value first, and you have to keep providing value before they'll even consider giving you something in return. I don't even promote my streams on this channel anymore because I find that it just takes away from the value I'm providing you guys. And that is another hard truth that most streamers don't want to hear. You guys are expecting more from your viewers than you are actually giving them in value. And that kind of makes you a selfish creator. And selfish creators are never going to grow because it's so easy to see that they're doing this for views and not because they enjoy creating. Take it from me, every time I make a video these days that I'm not interested in, if I'm doing it just because I think it'll do well on the channel, it fails because I am not being myself. But what do I mean when I say the words farming impressions? Well, in simple terms, I mean keep putting your content and brand in front of your key demographic, your target audience, the people who are most likely to enjoy your content. Let me give you an example with my side channel, which please don't go look up. I'll show you screenshots of it, but if you go look it up and watch a video for 5 seconds, you're just gonna hurt my channel. My side channel does Nintendo, Pokemon, and indie games, because people who enjoy Pokemon likely also enjoy other Nintendo games like Mario, but they'll also probably enjoy games like Hollow Knight, for example, as well. That is a large group of people who enjoy and overlap between certain topics that I want to make content around. So now I need to position myself in front of them as much as I can. What I've done to do that is pick 2 platforms or formats, and each platform has a different goal. My first platform is short format content, such as TikToks, Instagrams, or in my case, I have decided to use YouTube Shorts. I've been posting shorts both converted from clips and moments from videos, but I've also been creating original shorts on Pokemon and Breath of the Wild. These go out to tens of thousands of people. Well, they went out to over 850,000 people in just over a month, so it's doing pretty well.
YouTube Shorts, I'm like, nah, I'll admit, like, it's a good way to really promote yourself. Like, it's, you know, bruh, there's been times, like, there was one time I posted a short last year, and it got, like, 19,000 views, and so, yeah, there's at times where I'll post a short and don't really get a whole lot of attention. Then there are at times where I do post a short, and I'm like, oh, wow, it's doing good. And so yeah, it's like, you know, you just gotta like we're both saying, post content.
The goal of short format is to reach as many people as possible and get your content in front of them often, producing high quality glimpses into your longer format content. And then, because of the way the YouTube algorithm works, the people who are interested in my content, who enjoyed it or who saw the value in it, they will be recommended more of my shorts. And because they've been recommended so many of my shorts, hopefully, or eventually, to be honest, they'll subscribe. But they'll also be recommended my second platform, or format really, my full YouTube videos. The reason the algo has been and will continue to recommend the full videos is because my main content is in the same niche or topic. It's more Pokemon and more Nintendo. So the people who enjoyed my shorts on Nintendo and on Pokemon will enjoy my longer format videos on the same topic. And the goal of these longer format videos is to provide a higher quality content, more valuable entertainment, tell a longer story, and really to develop a community or audience. After discovering my niche about 5-6 videos ago and what I wanted to make content on, I've gone from getting 100 to 200 views in 24 hours to getting 1,000 views in 24 hours. This massive leap is mostly because of the short format strategy to help build engagements on the channel and bring new people in. Of course, the main videos need to be good, and I've been trying to get a 60% retention rate, which I've managed to do pretty successfully, but still, it is all about bringing those people in, farming those impressions. Also, it's not a one-way street, by the way. People who enjoy my longer videos, we recommended my shorts, and if you're worried viewers who like one format won't like the other or won't convert, don't be. It's actually proven, thanks to a study done by Google, that 59% of Gen Z who see short format content are likely to go and watch longer format content on the same topic if they enjoyed it. I do have a third and final platform technically, but this is actually 3 platforms. The goal of them is to interact with those viewers, take people who enjoy my content, my medium and short format content, and turn them into die-hard fans. You do this with streams. Specifically, I'm using YouTube streams on the same channel as the shorts and long videos. So it all connects together in the algorithm, which I am seeing it actually does connect. And the more I do of each of them, the better the channel performs overall. But I said 3 platforms. That's because it's not just about streaming. It's actually just about interaction in general. So I'm spending a lot of time interacting in my Discord and on my YouTube community polls. This helps build a really strong community. But that is the strategy, essentially. Farming.
Yeah, I see a lot of people, they'll create a Discord. I did, but I don't go on Discord like that. I tried. I remember when I started streaming, but I was like, it's not. I go in there to like chill with like other streamers that I'm following, but for myself, I'm like, I don't know. I think when like down the road, I'll think about like actually doing something with Discord, but until then, I'm like, yeah, I'm just chilling. So
And connecting them together. Short format reaches my key demographic en masse. Those who enjoy the short format will enjoy the videos on the same topic, and then YouTube learns who will like my channel and promote the content to the right people much faster than it used to a year ago. And then streams, community posts, and Discord are used to interact with those viewers in a more meaningful way. And look, you might not want to hear all of this, that's totally fine, but I have to say it, even if the comments rip me to shreds, even if nobody clicks this because they feel like, oh, he's just saying Twitch is dying. But I and several streamers close to me have been told to our face that Twitch knows their discovery is awful. They don't want to be creators' main platforms. They want to be a secondary way to monetize. They told us to go off, make content on other platforms, and bring those viewers back to Twitch. I'm not joking. They literally told us that.
wow.
But hey, I mentioned earlier that streaming is easy because anyone can do
The thing is like if Twitch really wanted to, because this is what I overall blame it on. I never understood this thing about Twitch, but it's like, why do you get rid of people's streams? Because I had to create a whole separate, if like Twitch didn't get rid of people's streams, I don't even think I would have like a YouTube channel where I post my old streams and stuff. So there's that. And then, like, I feel like with clips, it's like, you guys don't promote that enough. Like, I feel like they just have it where there's, like, their front page of just, you know, the good streamers, the streamers that, you know, everybody watches. But at the same time, it's like, bruh, people ain't going on there for that. It's like, they're, like, I just think that if they had, like, more ways of, like, putting content out there and stuff where it's like, okay, yeah, have like a thing on there like TikTok or even, you know, YouTube videos that you can post, but it's like compete. It's like, but it's just to not have no competition. It's just to have it where it's like, it's literally like a, like Snapchat, but if you were like, but for streamers and stuff, like, it's no, bruh. I'm like, y'all can do better than that. And I'm like, Twitch, y'all gotta make some moves this year. Like, you guys really have to, because if not, it's like, bruh, it just don't make no sense, you know. But I guess like it is like the best platform to go to when it does come to streaming, because you don't really, I mean, there are people on, I feel like people stream on YouTube if they can't stream on Twitch. So there's like people that's banned from Twitch, like iShowSpeed or who else? Yeah, but it's like, you know, if they, you know, people like that where it's like they get their stuff banned from Twitch and so they can't, like, yes, like Twitch is where that when it comes to streaming, but you know, and it's like, bruh, like do something with that, make moves with that. It's just weird to me how Twitch is, but at the same time, it's like, in my opinion, it is the best place to stream. So I guess like more so, and it's like, and I don't know, like with YouTube, I think one of these days I will have to like give it a try to like stream on YouTube and stuff, but until then, I'm like, yeah, I'm just more so chilling with Twitch right now. So
the growth is the hard part, and it's the opposite for content creation. The reason is that the barrier for entry for content creation is harder because it requires skills you don't have yet. But something you do have is control. You control the ability to learn how to edit a video. You control the ability to learn how to make thumbnails, and you control the ability to improve yourself. And the more time and energy you put into improving the skills required, the less luck will be involved in growing. I know this is a hard video to hear, and I know I'm going to get destroyed in the comments. I'm so nervous about this video, but I can't see another comment from you guys telling me you stream 8 hours a day. I'm legitimately worried about what is going on. And yes, there is still luck involved in content creation and growth, but it is far less luck than going live.
And then too, those like, no, I've seen like some of my streaming friends where they put in a lot of hours in streaming. Like, there's one of my friends where bruh, it seemed like she was doing a subathon like every week. And it's just like her streams. There is a few streamers where I'm like, do your streams stop at some point? Not saying that because I don't mess with your streams, but I'm like, do your streams stop at some point? Because it's like you just see them streaming nonstop. Like, yeah, they will take breaks, sleep, all that stuff, but man, I'm like, and then there was another friend where it's like, it didn't even seem like they did that. Then I'm like, bro, and then they have kids. I'm like, that is what, like, and they don't really stream as much anymore. It's going to burn you out. You're going to look up one day and you're going to be like, I can't do it no more. If you're streaming all these hours and not, like, you might think like, oh, I'm never going to stop. If I drink energy drinks, no, your body is going to shut down on you. You may think that it's not, and you may not want to believe me, but your body will shut down on you. You're just going to be straight and then just out of nowhere just pass out, bruh. And no, it's like you don't want that. You don't want to have like no medical emergency or put your health in jeopardy because you're trying to grow as a streamer. Like, look, the thing is this, even though content creating is my job, it's not that important, okay? It's like there's literally your whole life ahead of you. I don't even know how long I will be a content creator. Maybe I might be a content creator my whole life. Who knows? Maybe I might just put it behind me one day and get involved in something else. But for now, the best advice, okay, that I feel like that I could give you guys is that content creating should not be that important, okay? It's like you should make time for yourself, enjoy yourself. There are at times where I'm like, I just want to enjoy myself and be the person that I was before I was a content creator. So there's at times where I'll have like, my little visiting hours with that person. But yeah, overall at the end of the day, it's like I said, it's my job, but it's not that important. I treat it like a job. I put in the work, I post the content, I do what I need to do. But at the end, there are times where I'm like, I just need a break. Okay, I just need to sit down, watch TV or play video games, just do something where I'm just taking my mind off of things and then, just refueling myself pretty much. So, but anyways,
9 hours and hoping you'll grow.
But I agree with a lot of the stuff that he's saying.
What I don't want to hear is that streaming is inherently easy, and honestly, it's fairly lazy content. More hours doesn't mean you're working harder. It's the opposite. The more hours you're streaming likely means you're putting less effort in. That is just the truth. And if you really want to grow in 2023, well, you need to stop streaming and start creating content, because the industry is very different to what it was 2 years ago. But hey, don't just believe me. You don't have to. You do whatever you want to do. But I do recommend you check out this video here, because these 8 to 9 Twitch partners all had some pretty interesting things that I think every new creator needs to listen to. I'll see you guys next week. Sorry again.
So, like, they say, like, if you're a Twitch partner, I can't, like, it's one thing if you can't stream, like, on YouTube, but, like, I'm not gonna be, if, like, let's say the day I do make it as, like, Twitch partner and stuff, like, are they gonna be all like, well, you can't post, like, videos anymore on YouTube? If that's the case, then I do not care for being a partner on Twitch. But if they have it where it's like you could post videos, you just can't stream on YouTube, I'm like, hey, I'm chill with that. Like, that I don't mind. But anyways, no, that was a good video. Like, no, shout out to Stream Scheme. Like, he's definitely somebody I feel like he's gonna help a lot of people grow. Like, if he does, like, it look like he does have a lot of videos based off of stuff like this. But even so much as like writing a book or just anything else, like, like to help a content creator grow. No, I feel like he's definitely the person to go to and stuff. So, but anyways, and that being said, make sure you guys go subscribe to Stream Scheme for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.